AITA for refusing to be my brother's groomsman and refusing to attend his wedding because of what his best man did to my wife. Hey, Reddit. I'm in a pretty tough situation with my family right now, and I could really use some advice. For context, I, 33M, have two brothers, Steven, 35M, and Mike, 30M. Growing up, our family was really close with another family, my mom's best friend from med school, who has a son, Adam, 35M. Adam was practically our fourth brother. We were inseparable as kids, spending holidays and weekends together. I used to really admire him, but that changed when I started noticing some unsettling behavior as we got older. When I was in high school, a close friend confided in me that Adam had been aggressive towards her, hugging her without permission and once trying to pressure her into sleeping with him. At the time, I brushed it off, thinking maybe he didn't mean any harm, but it made me start paying more attention. As the years went on, his behavior became harder to ignore. Adam also made jokes that crossed the line. In college, while we played on the same baseball team, he'd say things like, "If you want to lose your virginity, just find the drunkest girl at the party and take her upstairs." He was known for being inappropriate with women, and it wasn't something I could laugh off. My respect for him faded quickly. Fast forward a few years, and I met my wife, Erin, 32F. She's incredible, smart, kind, and the love of my life. From the start, she didn't trust Adam. She'd heard things about him from the women on her cross-country team, and frankly, she didn't feel comfortable around him. I was already distancing myself from Adam because of his behavior, and Erin's feelings solidified that decision. Adam, of course, didn't take it well. He accused me of choosing Erin over our brotherhood. But to me, it wasn't about that. It was about the kind of person Adam was becoming. I couldn't stand by and be okay with someone who made others uncomfortable, especially my wife. Things came to a head 3 years ago during a family Christmas party. Erin was 7 months pregnant with our daughter at the time, and we were at the party with my whole family and Adam's. At some point during the evening, Erin came up to me in tears, visibly shaken. She told me that Adam, who was extremely drunk, followed her into the bathroom, cornered her, and grabbed her breast to check if it was real. He wouldn't let go until she kneed him in the groin. I was furious. I immediately confronted Adam and punched him in the face, telling him he was no longer allowed near my wife. That was it for me. I was done with him. Thankfully, my parents and my brother Mike were on our side. They were horrified by what Adam had done, and we all agreed he was no longer welcome in our lives. My parents even apologized to Erin, feeling guilty that she'd been hurt at what was supposed to be a safe family gathering. But then there was Steven. He didn't cut Adam out. In fact, he defended him, saying that Adam was drunk and didn't mean any harm. He downplayed it, saying it wasn't real sexual assault because Adam didn't go under Erin's clothes or escalate things. I couldn't believe my own brother was minimizing what happened. We've been distant ever since. Now, here's where things get even worse. Steven recently got engaged and asked me to be a groomsman. I thought maybe it was an olive branch of sorts, until he told me that Adam was going to be his best man. I was stunned, but not totally surprised. I told Steven that I couldn't be a part of a wedding where Adam was involved, especially as the best man. More importantly, I didn't want my wife or my daughter, who's almost 3 now, anywhere near him. Steven blew up, accusing me of holding a grudge and being jealous of his relationship with Adam. He even said that Erin was driving a wedge between our family, which couldn't be further from the truth. Mike has also declined to be a groomsman because he doesn't understand why Steven would choose Adam over his own family. My parents are heartbroken and have asked Steven to reconsider, but he's standing by his decision. My mom, in particular, is desperate to keep the peace. She asked me if I would at least attend the wedding, even if I'm not in the bridal party. She promised to keep an eye on Erin and our daughter to make sure they stay away from Adam, but I just can't do it. I told her I won't put my family in the same room as the man who assaulted my wife, no matter what. I know that Adam might not pose a physical danger, but the emotional damage is just as bad. Now, my mom is worried that if I skip the wedding, my relationship with Steven will be permanently damaged. She says she understands my position, but she keeps asking me to reconsider for the sake of the family. So, Reddit, AIEA for refusing to go to the wedding? I'm just trying to protect my wife and daughter, but I also don't want to lose my brother forever. I don't know if there's a way to fix this without sacrificing my values.